Hey there, welcome back to the Smell of Logic channel. I am Ramona. Today's Reddit story, stories I guess you could say, is what's your favorite unwritten rule that most people need to hear? Yeah, there's a lot. But here we go, ready? Toilet paper rolls out, not in. Don't start telling a story if you don't know how it ends. If someone's excited for something, let them be. You don't have to understand it to be kind. When you're on the airplane deboarding, keep freaking walking. Whoever smelt it, built it. My girlfriend cannot get that through her head. Pull over for emergency vehicles. Someone says, I think it's a written rule, but amazing that people still don't follow it. Put the phone away when on the stairs. Be nice and kind always. You have no idea what another person might be going through. Treat others the way you want to be treated. We've got to end this ridiculous high level of entitlement that many people have and go back to basic civility at all levels of society. Never skip going to gym more than 3 days in a row. Well, this shouldn't have to be said, but if the bar is crowded and you're looking for a seat, don't sit where someone's stuff is. Their stuff is there because they are there. They are probably in the bathroom or outside or singing karaoke. You don't get to grab a seat just because it's empty if there's someone's stuff there. Those are my cigarettes. That's my beer. That's my phone. Why did you sit there? Then always say some kind of smart-ass thing like, just keeping it warm for you. No, you weren't. You were being an inconsiderate prick. Always follow your guts. If someone shows you a picture on their phone, don't start swiping. Don't use speakerphones in public. And when you do use a speakerphone, let the person you are talking to know they are on the speaker. Sending a hint to my mother-in-law on this one. Leave it better than you found it. Don't sleep with someone you wouldn't sleep next to. White lies are lies, and if you're going to lie to me, it better be worth it, because once my trust is gone, it doesn't come back. The rest is still unwritten. Sometimes, more than others, the best thing to say is nothing at all. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. If they don't like animals, they are hard to trust. Fill up the gas tank of a car after you borrow it from someone. Don't pee in the trash can. Last day of periods are to be celebrated as Independence Day and to do something of random choosing. Punch first, ask questions later. There shouldn't be an item limit on self-checkouts, but there should be an age limit instead. If you're in a bathroom with a paper towel dispenser, make sure you trigger it to produce an extra one after you're done drying your hands. That way, the next person has one ready for them. This is especially useful when they're on a delayed timer. If you see someone crying, just ask if you can help them somehow. It won't cost you anything. Respect is earned. I don't care if you're my elder. If you treat me badly, I won't respect you. Walking anywhere should be treated like a road. Walk on the right side of the path so people walking faster than you can pass on the left, and people walking the opposite direction of you don't have to avoid you. Don't camp in the left lane. It's for passing only. If you're not speaking from a deeply informed and experienced perspective, sit the F down and shut the F up. You ain't shit and got nothing to offer, unless you're asked. Work west of where you live and you won't be blinded every day commuting. My more controversial rule, face and neck tattoos are a red flag. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. Life ain't so hard if you just suit up and play. Very few people actually care about you. Hang on to the ones that do. If available, do not use the toilet directly next to the stall in use. Do not touch what's not yours. I had an amazing pair of cycling gloves and lost one while on the phone on my commute to work. Who the F picks up a single glove and takes off with it? Just because you want something or want to do something doesn't mean you're entitled to it. Other people are entitled to their opinion. I don't have to agree with it, but you should listen to them on the off chance you might learn something. Do not ask people what they do for work 5 seconds after meeting them. Ask them what they're into instead. Way more interesting and way less soul-crushing. Not everybody is your friend. Do not queue at the bar in the single file when you are at a pub. Stand to the right. Never trust a fart as you get older. Whoops, I gotta refresh that one. That's not cool. My browser froze. Okay, there we go, finally. The hardest part is getting started. If you commit to work on anything you don't want to do for a short amount of time, maybe 5 to 15 minutes, you will more likely come back to it later and work longer than expected. If you don't know their story, don't judge. Be nice until someone shows you they deserve otherwise. If you go to an event or somewhere with people, then you make sure you stick together and leave together, unless there are talks about splitting up beforehand. Personal beliefs and actions have limits. These beliefs should not infringe upon the personal space, rights, or well-being of others. That unwritten rules are stupid and should not exist. Not maintaining clear expectations of behavior leads to confusion and people feeling ostracized for no damn good reason. Whatever side of the street your country drives on, you should walk on that side of any footpath. Don't offer advice unless it's asked for. Not everything that happens to you is worth sharing. No talking in the can at work while someone is peeing. Don't tell a loudmouth friend a secret in detail just because you're having a good time hanging out. Don't be a dick. Being a barrier to change just because it's a change makes you an old person with a bad mindset. Others can have it better than you did in the past. Help change the world for the better. You're not owed any sort of explanation for somebody not wanting to date you. In order to move up, it's not about how hard you work, it's about who you know. Leave gates as you find them. Nobody got to the top by being nice, hard work, or following the rules, no matter how pleasant they might appear. Here's a good one. A closed mouth owes no apologies. I think that's freaking wise as hell. Always try to become the friend you'd love to have. Notice what your friends are doing that you like and try to do the same in your way if necessary. And if you're with people at the bar or restaurant, a friend's house, don't take up your phone just because there are 2 seconds blanks. To easily apply these tips, don't keep your nose on the table if you don't have an urgent call incoming or something like that. Treat others how you want to be treated. When I first left home, my mother asked my father whether he had any advice for me. He said, "Don't do anything stupid." You are allowed to fart twice a day. On the third, you become gross, and it takes a week of no farting to become clean again. In the grocery store, don't stop your cart on the left side of the aisle where you stand and stop on the right side. It blocks the entire aisle. Put your phone down when someone's talking to you. Get to where you're trying to go, but stay out of everyone else's way. Don't make fun of the way people laugh. It's the sound they use to express happiness. If you make fun of them enough, they will stop feeling happiness around you. You and your kid are not the center of the universe. Literally, no one is obligated to care what your child wants. It's not hating children. It's realizing there are 8 billion people on the planet and your kid is just one of them. None of us are obliged to put up with your kid's bad behavior because it's easier for you if you don't actually parent. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. I hate flakiness with a passion. Don't judge people based on their legal hobbies. If you think it's shit or boring, but it brings that person joy, what right do you have to shit on it? If a lot of people like something, there's probably a very good reason for it. And if I hate something for no reason, there's a 50-50 chance that I'll try and love it. If you have the knowledge, you have the responsibility. If someone is doing you a favor, make it the least burdensome for them as possible. For example, if they are helping you move, make sure all your boxes are packed before they show up. Don't expect them to help you pack as well. Seek first to understand. Don't be petty. Don't be an asshole. People are already stretched thin. Don't make their lives harder. Take a maximum of 2 deviled eggs. If you go into a bathroom with 3 urinals and none of them are in use, don't take the middle one. Never refuse a breath mint. Permission before touching someone's baby. And they say don't ask permission before touching someone's anything. Explain everything in the kindest way. Sure, that person who was rude to you in the store might be the most hateful, evil, satanic incarnate in the world, specifically targeting you, but it's far more likely they're just a normal person having a bad day. People seem to just dump on the worst conclusions about everyone else and take everything so personally. Nobody's perfect, and you make mistakes too, and there's nobody out to get you. Just chill out and give people the benefit of the doubt. You'd be way happier. Four-way stop sign. First person to reach the intersection goes, then the second to reach goes, and so on. It's not a free-for-all. Obey traffic rules. Be a predictable driver. Never let what appears to be consensus online fool you into thinking that whatever is being discussed is broadly popular in the real world. If you can easily solve a problem at little or no cost or effort to yourself, you should. You should not worry about who created the problem or whose problem it technically is to solve it. You should just do it because it makes the world a better place. Be a helpful person. So there we go. Some of that's good advice, some of it's amusing, which was the whole point of this, but hope that one of those may have been your favorite unwritten rule. If not, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Thank you for listening and watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.